And sticking with the Nigerian financial markets, the Securities and Exchange Commission on Monday released a new set of guidelines and rules around cryptocurrency and blockchain investments. Speaking to us on this now is SEC's Head of Registration Exchanges, Market Infrastructure and Innovations, EMOMOTIMI AGAMA. Good evening and thanks for coming on the program this evening.
Good evening, BOASON.
Thank you very much. Let's keep going. What is the SEC looking to achieve with the new guidelines on digital assets?
Well, as usual, the first thing that the SEC bothers about is investor protection. And this is no different from what we've been doing. So clearly, the first thing we're worried about or we're bothered about in this issuance is investor protection, integrity of the market, transparency, and of course, we want to make sure that the market, there is market integrity and everybody is comfortable with what is going on within the investment climate.
So how much work has the SEC done in partnership with the industry professionals when you talk about digital assets to arrive at the latest rules of engagement on digital assets, cryptocurrencies and the likes?
Oh, very, very much work. I'm sure you're aware, BOASON, that last year we actually launched the FinTech roadmap, and after that was done, we went ahead to set up the Blockchain Virtual Financial Asset Committee. These committees, both of them are market-wide committees, principally to engage the market, to be able to have discussions with the market and get their buy-in into what we are doing. Because what we find out today is that a lot of young persons, youths, are all involved in this space. And it's important that even as that is the case, the SEC lives up to the expectation that the Nigerian public has of it, that is protecting the investors and making sure that those people that are getting into the business, the investors themselves are protected. So clearly, that is our aim. We've been engaging with the market. The market is part of this. And indeed, I may tell you, the feedback has been wonderful. People are happy about what we are doing, being able to provide some clarity as to where we stand in terms of digital assets regulation. And you know what? This is a digital asset is basically the next thing. Our idea is not to stifle innovation, but our idea is to promote innovation within a reasonable space. And that is exactly what we are trying to do. Section 13 of the ISA empowers us to do this, and so we're doing just what we have been empowered to do by law.
Yes, so what internal capacities is the SEC developing to meet the challenges of this fast-changing digital financial world that we live in today?
As you are aware, the SEC is a knowledge institution. It's a knowledge-based institution. And before we come out with the kind of stuff we come out with, we've done so much work and research. And I need to tell you that the Center for Alternative Finance, Cambridge Center for Alternative Finance, has been partnering with the SEC, and up till this point, we've been engaging with them. Not just engaging with them, a lot of our staff, several of our staffs, have been part of their program, their FinTech program, and it's been very successful. Besides that, we've been also involved with the Sales Business School, with regards to FinTech, and also some other institutions. The World Bank is working with us on FinTech, and a lot of other institutions too are also working with us to see that, the Nigerian landscape is not left barren. It is, guided with basic principles. The Toronto Center, I just actually attended a course in Toronto Center that was speaking about FinTech. So we at the SEC will not leave any stone unturned. We'll make sure that everyone within the SEC that has a responsibility to guiding people, to guiding investors, to guiding the populace themselves, in making sure that we have an environment that people will be proud of, Nigerians will be proud of, and people are sure that their investment will not get lost is provided. And that's what the SEC is doing. Capacity building is a continuous exercise. We'll continue to do that. We'll continue to upgrade ourselves. We'll continue to learn, because knowledge is forever, as long as you're alive.
EMOMOTIMI AGAMA of the SEC, thank you so much for your time today and raising the curtain on this conversation and the new rules and regulation around digital assets for Nigeria.